the Ryobi misting fan, which stops spraying water with the pump. Taking it all apart, right down to the pump here. This is the rotator that activates the pump, and basically it is seized. A couple of quick turns by hand forced it loose, and now when I power it up, you can hear it, it does run. Of course, it required complete disassembly. The motor was making noise, so I added a little bit of silicone lubricant to the housing right where the gear turns, and now it's quieter, sounding more like a normal electric motor. Now for reassembly. Okay, part 2 of the pump motor, realigning the pump together. Make sure you get a little pin in the hole, just like that. Then put the cap on carefully. Doesn't seem to matter which way it goes, it all lines up. Make sure the rubber boot is firmly in place. And then reinsert the tiny Phillips head screws. Okay, the motor is reassembled. Just pointing out, this is the input hose for the water, that's the output. So I'm going to reconnect that and then set the clamp again. Now that the hose is all reattached and the pump's all connected, the little bracket that holds the pump in place is a T10 Torx. So if you have one of these handy, it's quite useful. Just securing the last screw, again using the T10 Torx bit, and now the motor is securely in place. Now that everything's secure, we'll quickly test. You can hear it is pumping, motor's working as designed. We'll complete the reassembly. This is what it should look like when you finally remove the cover. This video is in a bit reverse, so I'm going to put it together. First step is putting the battery holder in place and then clicking the bottom. On reassembly, I noticed the battery terminal likes to pop out, so I'm going to suggest reassembling with the battery in place. That way it keeps this clip in place. The bit of jostling the back cover, you want to make sure you get that battery in there. Pull the fan apart. That's the gist of it. Now I have most of the case on, it's still being a bit tough at the back. So I've got it lined up here. I'm going to put one screw in using the T15 Torx and one screw. Okay, once again we get the base all screwed down now. I'm going to make sure those wires sit nicely in the little channel that's aligned for them. And then we'll position that, hold it in place, remove the battery, and now do up the 4 screws. And again, these are T10s, these are a little smaller, using this wrench here. Okay, the battery holder is secure. Do have to reattach the door, which is very easy, just pops into place. You want to keep that battery dry, like that. Place the battery in, close it up, and then lastly the 2 outer 4 screws here holding the fan in place. Again, the 4 outside screws that hold the fan in place. They were a little tricky to start. Again, using the T15 Torx. Once we get these all secured, we'll water test it. Okay, I previously unscrewed the jets here and soaked them in vinegar for 24 hours. It's all reassembled. You can hear the pump. Fan works. Let's get some water. Okay, there's a bucket of water. I did add a bit of vinegar, quite a bit actually, to give it a good cleanse. Again, to clean the lines. When you're camping, I find the well water at the campsites is a little hard and it can cause problems. Fan on, pump on high. You can already see the water flowing. Here comes the jets. And there we go. Oh, they're kind of loose. Let's tighten them up. Yeah, that's better. Didn't realize they were both loose. Like I said, I did soak them for a bit. That's on high. That's on low. We'll leave that on high for a bit and let it do its thing. You can see it's getting wet.